Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Before leaving Coronation Street, Alex Bain has reflected on one of the most violent episodes involving his character Simon Barlow. Even though the character is leaving to board his father Peter Barlow's yacht, Simon's journey didn't always appear like it would end happily. In a problem-based plot that debuted in 2015, little Simon began physically abusing his mother Leanne Battersby on Coronation Street. The biggest one for me really, and the one that had the most impact, was the domestic violence storyline with Simon physically abusing his mum, Alex recalled, thinking back on that plot. Working with Jane on it was amazing, and I was happy to bring attention to a topic not many people discuss. However, it happens more frequently than you might imagine, and even people I know have told me they have experienced the same thing. Although the plot was challenging to work on, I am quite proud of the results. Because Simon had experienced so much in his life, he had lost his direction, which is how it showed up. Plausible but really depressing, the actor continued, saying, there was also the plot of Simon being teased. That one struck a deep chord with me since I could relate to Simon's experience having been bullied as a child. As a youth and a ballet dancer, I experienced firsthand how cruel and innocent children can be. It was amazing to be able to include my personal experience into the plot as someone who was bullied. I acted out a scene in the bistro when Simon was clothed and had makeup applied all over his face, and I was able to feel the emotions that Simon had because I understood his feelings. A few years later, the evil Harvey Gaskell lured Simon and his mother Leanne into the county line's drug trade, which resulted in Natasha Blakeman's untimely murder. Alex stated, the drug storyline involving the county lines was another crucial one to tell, and it was understandable how Simon could become entangled in it. He wanted to fit in and find his tribe, but he got into a terrible scenario that put many in risk. As a member of Coronation Street for the previous 16 years, Alex has had the opportunity to learn from some of the most renowned soap performers along the way. I've learned from Chris, Gascoigne, Jane, Danson, and definitely Bill Roach. To see someone of his age coming to set every day and still be on top of his game is awesome, he stated. It's true that working with grown-ups on a daily basis from a young age helped me learn a lot and grow up rapidly. I could name a long number of people who have influenced my life, including directors, crew members, and performers. After departing the show, the actor acknowledged that he was able to take the most identifiable item from Simon's wardrobe with him, was determined to save his phony leather jacket, which I have, Alex remarked. I will keep it in there because it makes me smile, even though the label inside says Simon. In my dressing room, I have also removed Simon's name tag from the mirror, and since it's the only belt that's ever fit me properly without requiring me to drill extra holes, I've taken it. I still have his jacket, belt, and name on the mirror in addition to many wonderful memories. Alex chose this critical juncture in his career to think back on his 2008 six-year-old debut on Coronation Street. I was only 6 when I started, but I remember doing the scene with Chris where we are getting out of the taxi and he says let's go in and give them the shock of their lives, he said. Tired was my first word. You don't understand at that age the magnitude of what it means to be a part of the family that was featured in the 1960 premiere of one of the longest-running television programs in the world. Naturally, as I grew older, I learned to value it and also had the honor of working with some outstanding actors. I still recall my first scene with Anne Kirkbride. She was incredibly helpful and nice, and she told me, "You will go far," when the scene was over. That has stuck with me forever. When I was little, my mom and dad took me to do some professional photos and the photographer asked if it would be okay to give my details to an agent as he thought I would be good as a child model. Alex reminisced about how he'd landed the coveted serial job. I have been with them ever since the agent contacted me and signed me up. I worked in photography for a while, appeared in a few commercials, one for Rice Krispies, for example, and then co-starred with Bernard Hill in Sunshine, went through the audition procedure and the list kept getting smaller and smaller until my agency called to say I had received the part. My representative then called my mother and said there was a position for a youngster my age in Coronation Street. Coming from a working-class background in the North, that was a significant event for my parents. Now, you are putting your son to work with Ken Barlow. Next week, Simon Barlow's farewell scenes will premiere. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our channel Street Gossip for more update news.